Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? I'm just hearing stuff in my head, okay? So I heard 434. I heard Mercury, so I'm supposed to read that to you. And also, I was singing in my mind, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas, okay? I'm living my best life. So I feel like it's important for you to just like focus on living your best life, you know? Don't really entertain any drama or any bullshit because you don't have to. I seen 111. Make sure you follow your intuition. Like, just like be extremely open when it comes to your intuitive nudges, okay? Like, just don't let anybody talk you out of what you intuitively feel isn't the best for you, okay? My lotion says free, okay? You are free and you need to embrace that freedom, okay? This is a guardian angel Raziel reading. So 434 is talking about encouraging practicality, okay? Building strong foundations and taking action toward your goals. Also, you could have had some sort of epiphany, some sort of beautiful idea, some sort of aha moment. I feel like you need to go with that, or you could be about to have some sort of aha moment that has to do with like hard work or whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life, something that has to do with you building a stronger foundation for yourself or in your life, okay? It's talking about working toward your goals with a clear plan and determination, okay? It says it's a signal from your spiritual team that you are supported and guided by angels. It says it can also symbolize growth, optimism, and opportunities to learn new things and to elevate your life, okay? I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas, okay? What did I say? I feel like I said Mercury. I think I did, okay? It says, the Mercury energy represents an intermediary between humans and the gods, okay? It says Mercury is all about the mind, specifically intelligence and communication, okay? So this could be what Raziel is bringing into your life at this time, boosting your intelligence and your ability to communicate with others, okay? It says the desires to share your ideas and be heard, as well as the yearning for further education, formal or informal, is also under Mercury's governance. And Raziel, he really likes to like reveal things that you don't know. He likes to bring like, you know, I heard confidential information to humanity, you know. So he could be really with you, telling you a lot of different things, giving you a lot of divine nudges for you to discover like new information that can help you in the future, okay? So what is your advice for them at this time? It says John Lennon with choose peace, okay? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. So somebody could be wanting to go back and forth with you at this time, you know, or like have some sort of debate or argument or whatever. Choose peace, okay? Do not go back and forth with a near person, okay? Because you really don't have time for that. Your energy is in a really great place, and that could be why they want you to go back and forth with them, okay? We got Amy Winehouse, okay? You try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. What did she say? Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, ooh, no, no, no. I ain't got the time. And then my daddy thinks I'm fine. So I don't know. Somebody could feel like, you know, you need rehab, you need rehabilitation from something that you do in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or whatever. But I just feel like, you know, they're not happy with where you are in life. Maybe they feel like you're broken or you're not operating out of some sort of energy that they expect you to operate out of, or that they feel like you should operate out of. Someone feels like you're not making the right kind of moves that they feel like you should make, so they want to like go back and forth with you on it, or I don't know, make you prove yourself or make you change the way that you're moving so that it can align with them or how they feel about your life or about you. That's weird. Yeah, we got Prince with Shine and Be Free, okay? But you are a beautiful star seed. You're here to love deeply and to shine and be free. And I feel like, Guardian Angel Raziel is telling you never to compromise on that, Continue to be real, to continue to be yourself, continue to play, dance, and sing and live your best life, and to explore all your possibilities and anything that you want to do. So, what are you helping them with on the outside of them? Didn't get a lot in class, but I know it don't come in a shot glass. I don't know. Somebody could be wanting you to like drink with them. I don't know. I just get the energy of like somebody really wanting to be a bad influence in your life, okay? But look at this. Look at both these energies, okay? Don't they like pretty much match, That's strange, okay? That doesn't usually happen. But on this one that came out for you, she has 4 arms. And on this one, she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 arms, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 arms, okay? So I'm gonna look at that one too, because I'm only reading you a little piece. 28. I don't know. I feel like maybe with that, with a different number of arms, I feel like maybe the number of things you're about to be able to do is about to increase, your reach and like your toolbox is what it's kind of giving me, because she has so many more tools at her disposal than she does like in this picture on this mission. I feel like whatever mission you're on or whatever things are getting revealed to you at this time are going to open you up to a lot more possibilities and allow you to do a lot more than you might be doing right now at this time. I feel like right now it's all about you keeping your energy clear and standing up for yourself, and not necessarily like reaching out or like doing too much for other people. But all of this so that you can be in a position where you can do more for other people and you can be a bigger help to others. It says, our divine mother who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within her power to disclose, which is kind of what I was just saying about Raziel, okay? So let's say Raziel, who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within his power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time and in the best way. An answer to your question shall be provided. Do not immediately dismiss intuitions that are unexpected or lead you into unknown territory. Rest and reflect upon your insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and value. An entirely new perspective about a matter or importance is awakening. A secret shall be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you, okay? So trust in your angelic guidance, in them revealing what it is that you need to know at the exact right time when you need to know it. He loves to reveal things to you, but all of our guides are going to wait until the time is right, or until you're ready to hear those things, or until you know exactly what to do with the tools or with the information or with the wisdom that they're placing within you or in your hands. It says her magnificence, this one right here, the one with a lot of arms, okay? It says, her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of empowering grace that arises through trust in her, which is just giving me this energy of you having trust in yourself, allowing your angelic guides to empower your grace, It says, attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast, and our perspective perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness, and unlimited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfillment, you know? So it's like everything that Raziel is bringing you or working with you on at this time is leading to a place where you can have more trust in yourself, where your grace is more boosted, where you're making the best decisions for yourself effortlessly and not necessarily always having to consult the divine or worrying so much about like, you know, having every tool, right? Because you could be thinking about like how you need more, you know. You could be wishing you had more hands or wishing you could be in more places at once, you know. But Raziel is just asking you to like take it easy, you know, to go with the flow, to follow the path the way that you're meant to follow it, and to not let other people pressure you or make you feel like you're not doing enough or you're not where you should be, because you're not waiting on information from them. You always waiting on angelic guidance and information, right? Okay, so I feel like you are, you know, there are worlds within you. You are multidimensional. You hold like all these different levels of wisdom, you know. This is the garden quartz. I feel like you awoke this magic within you, and that magic just only grows and grows. It just becomes more layered, and you unlock more information that you already naturally held within yourself the more you learn and the more you experience, you know. Yeah, we got heal your heartbeat with rhodonite. Okay, I feel like you've done a lot of healing, and it's really hard for people to discourage you at this time anyway, you know. Like they really are trying to like find some sort of rip or some sort of open energy within you in order for them to like get into it. But it's like you keep sewing these things up, you keep fixing these things or healing these things within yourself before people even get a chance to even think about using it against you, you know. And that could be really getting under somebody's skin. Yeah, we got come to calm. I feel like they could be really irritated with how calm you are about things, you know. Like maybe they feel like, you know, you need to be in an uproar or you need to be worried, or, you know, they just want you to look or feel affected by like their comments or their opinions or their energy that they're sending toward you. But I just don't feel like you really are. You've stepped up to this sovereign royalty type of energy, and with this lapis lazuli energy, I feel like your third eye is very strong. You see things clearly, and you're not letting anyone come in and like mess with that or tamper with that, you know. And I feel like this is a really big part of your guidance that you are receiving at this time. We got you only so much more. I feel like you found your balance, you know. And it's like when it comes to people trying to attack you or trying to come your way, you really can turn into like this black widow. You really can embrace your dark side when you want to, but I think you choose to operate out of this energy of love. You choose to operate out of your wisdom, and you only go to like that darker place or that darker power that you have within yourself when you have to, you know. And it's like people see that you have evolved and you have added much more to yourself or who you are. Like they see that you're still you, but just so much more, and they kind of have a problem with that too, you know. Who this person, okay? We got first the fire, okay? So this has mass on it. It also has a dolphin on it. It got like 3 dolphins on it. So I mean, I feel like maybe things could have felt like they blew up in your life, or maybe you could feel like, you know, all of this energy kind of just exploded out of you. Maybe you could have had like a really big temper for a while, you know, or maybe you could have been wearing a mask, like you were always okay for people for a while, you know, or feeling the need to like please these people. But there's also an anchor on this card, so I feel like you're definitely done with that. You've burned away the need to wear a mask, or you've burned away the need to like go back and forth with somebody, or you understand that happiness is a choice and this is what you're choosing no matter what, you know. So it's like first you had to go through all of this fire, you had to go through all of this turmoil, or in all of these harder times or darker times where you didn't necessarily know what was going on, in order for you to get to this place where it's so easy for you to stay calm and where you remain in that sovereignty or in that royal energy no matter what the fuck is happening, you know. And it's just really beautiful. Okay, let's heal your heartbeat and come to calm. We got a different kind of love. Okay, so this is what it is, you know. You're expressing a different kind of love. You could be a Leo, or a fire could be significant because, you know, that fire card did come out. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's even Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Okay, so earth energy. You're operating out of this different place of love, you know, like you're giving yourself all the love that you need, and it has really affected and changed the way that you express love to people, you know. And it's like they really can't do much but like just try to be a little underhanded, a little sneaky, you know, try to influence you in like in little ways, you know, like I said before, with just like little comments, or always having something to say about what you do or the way you make decisions or the way you choose to move in life, you know. But I think that you're also making it very clear to people that the way you move in life and the choices and decisions that you've made are the best for you, and they could even be a little bit salty about that, you know, like how dare you not listen to me, you know. It could be parent energy too, you know, like how dare you not grow up to be what I never got to grow up to be, you know. Like I feel like you've broken the generational curse that is like letting people that you love pressure you into doing certain things or living life a certain way. You refuse to do that, and that's really beautiful. I feel like that was an important tradition for you to break. What's come to calm and step up to sovereignty. Also, I feel like the way you choose lovers that you want to have in your life has changed a lot. You've really expanded into this wondrous type of energy, expanded the way that you think, you know, and it's like your intuition is really at the forefront of your mind, you know, like your mind is so expansive. There's all of these hot air balloons. I just colored a hot air balloon in my book, and it says it said, for I know the plans that I have for you, you know. That's from the Bible, you know. For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, and something like that. I don't know the whole verse, you know. But that's enough, okay? So, you know, the divine, they have these beautiful plans to prosper you. And I feel like all this healing and all this expansion of your mind has allowed you to be let in on those plans that the divine has to prosper you, you know? So take some time to be soft, to listen. Spend a lot of time with yourself at this time, breathing in your trueness and really paying a lot of attention to what it is that you feel you need, and reaching out to the divine so that they can help you and bring in those things to you, because you have to ask for help due to your free will. Okay, we got fill yourself up. I feel like it's really important for you to keep your cup full at this time, to be in a sunny, happy type of energy, to maintain your balance, and to really know that like you're just getting better and better with time. You know, I'm getting fine like fine wine measured in time, period. You're just getting finer and finer, more and more amazing, more and more delicious, more and more of a delight, you know. You could smell amazing, okay? You smell so good, baby, okay? I don't know what kind of perfume or cologne you be wearing, but you fucking smell good. I feel like that's something that people really remember about you, the way that you take care of yourself. Like people, I feel like you really do make a great impression on people at this time, okay? Even though you have certain people trying to go back and forth with you, I don't feel like that's really like that matters at all. I don't feel like you're letting this, because it's bigot energy, okay? I don't feel like you're letting this bigot get the better of you, you know? For those of you that don't know, a bigot is someone who judges you for, you know, your age, your sex, your gender, your religion, or any other stupid, superficial thing like that, you know, and who the fuck gave them the power to judge you anyway? That's not our job that we're here to do, and I feel like you know that with this higher heart activation and this open ass throat chakra that you have going on, you know, you really are expressing your truth, and I think like somebody just really doesn't like that shit, but I think a lot of people really do like your truth and your energy that you present, and like who you really are like as a person. Like people really love you. You leave a great impression. What's there are worlds within you. First the fire and heal the heartbeat. We got Stargate heart, okay? Jeez, I just be getting tongue tied, okay? So your heart chakra is opening, is what it says, okay? It says unlocking and it says generosity, okay? So, like I said, you're about to be put in a position where you can be very generous, where you can help a lot of people. But first, you're receiving some sort of higher heart activation, or, your heart is being upgraded to like a cosmic energy. What's a heal your heartbeat? A different kind of love and come to calm. Yeah, there's a butterfly right here on this little rock giving me this big ass transformation energy going on within you. We got the Anunnaki light codes, okay? So you're going through some sort of big energetic shift. There's a lot of new information coming into you. And I feel like, excuse me, it's going to stop this person that's kind of trying to go back and forth with you or trying to get you to change your course, because they're going to see why you chose this course or why you chose this path. I feel like all your actions are about to really pay off in a major way, and it's about to shut a couple of naysayers the fuck up, okay? What's come to calm, expand into wonder, and step up to sovereignty? We got the central sun, okay? It's talking about abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success, okay? So like I said, it's about this regeneration, this success, this abundance you're attracting, okay? It's about to shut people up. And it's all because of the way that you follow your downloads and you do what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Let's step up to sovereignty. You only so much more and feel yourself. We got the order of Melchizedek, okay? Which is talking about being embraced by light, your mission being uncovered, and you not giving up. Whatever you do, just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams, on your goals, and also don't feel like if you want to change course or if you want to do something else, or if you fall into something unexpected and you love that more than what you're doing, don't be afraid to like switch over to that thing. No matter what you do, as long as it like feeds your heart and it's something that makes you happy and you're able to like help the collective in the way that you want to, it's okay to switch to that thing if you feel like that's better for you. Like spirit's not here to like shoot you down for the decisions that you make. They're here to support you in your life journey through whatever it is that you choose to do with your free will. And they just want you to know you're constantly embraced by light. Melchizedek is an ascended master, okay? So you definitely have the ascended masters working with you, and they've made it very clear what kind of way they want you to go in, or what kind of thing, or where you kind of fit in the grand scheme of the world, and they just want you to follow that thing as long as it lights you up and you love it. What's the Stargate heart and the Anunnaki codes? We got Emerald Tablet activation, okay? It's talking about cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting, okay? So you might think like, well, for a while maybe you were manifesting things and they weren't necessarily coming in, but I feel like you're about to see a lot of these things like playing out for you. Spirit like kind of proving it, like, see, you was getting mad, you were getting upset, and we told you that this was going to happen, or we told you that this was going to come. We told you to just be patient and to stop freaking out, and we had everything covered. I feel like maybe your grace, your belief in the divine, your belief in yourself and in your own intuition and the decisions that you make are about to be proved right to you. I feel like spirit feels like they have to bring in something very big to you, because you really have been doing a lot of toil and labor along this journey, and they want you to be able to remain calm and to like finally get to that energy where you've been working so hard to be this entire time. What's Anunnaki light code and the central sun? We got the Pleiadian activation, which is talking about coming together in harmony in the heavens and a resolution. So finally, like I was saying in Archangel Michael's reading, this big resolution to any and all tiny earthly matters or problems or issues you could have been having, and just a lot of clarity and a lot of information and a lot of guidance coming into you along this like very next part of your journey. I heard in the moment. You could be someone who kind of focuses on being in the moment. Like if you do yoga, it's giving shavasana energy, okay? Like I feel like You take time out of your day, out of your week, or out of your month, because that's what the lady that I do yoga with says. When she talks about shavasana, she's saying that it's taking time out of your month, out of your day, out of your week, or out of, whatever, just to just be. With shavasana, you just lay on your back. You just lay on your back with your hands at your sides and your feet, you're just laying down and you're just there being, breathing, and just being. Okay, you might want to try that. I feel like doing some exercises where you're just being in the moment could be really great for you if that's something that you don't do already. If that is something that you do, I feel like that's very powerful for you. Continue to do what it is that you do as far as working on your energy. Physical meditations are really good for you. What's the central sun in the order of Melchizedek? We got the solar light upgrade, okay? So this was coming in, baby. Some sort of beautiful solar light upgrade connecting you to this central sun, or this like I am type of energy. Your confidence is being boosted, like I said, okay? You could be feeling a lot more passionate about what you want to do, and your willpower is also increasing, like this energy of you, because you're going to start taking very positive steps, or because you've been taking very positive steps and you've been very confident about them, that this is boosting everything about the way that you attract things. Okay, what's this? Yeah, we got the third eye activation with the brow chakra. Okay, seeing your future very clearly and taking the right steps toward it. That's perfect. Like, you see things clearly, so do not doubt anything. Okay, please. And then we got light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Okay, so you've recalled your power, or you could be someone who recalls your power often. If not, then you should definitely do that. Take the time whenever you think about it to be like, I call back my power from all people, places, situations, and things that no longer serve me. And I send back any power I may have collected knowingly or unknowingly from any other people, with blessings and love. That's how I do it. So I mean, you could try that if that's not something that you make a habit out of doing. Okay, what's the Stargate heart, the Emerald tablet activation, and the Anunnaki light codes? We got the Violet Duchess. Okay, you could have been feeling like kind of bored lately, a little bit stifled, a little bit stuck, but that just isn't the case. I feel like Spirit just had you sitting still so that they could be able to get this information that they're bringing into you, for you to match that energy. And they were kind of waiting for you to give less fucks about what this person that wants to go back and forth with you thinks or feels about the way that you move. Okay, what's Pleiadian activation, Anunnaki light codes, and the central sun? We got the three fates with what goes around. Okay, so I feel like, out here in these streets, what been going around is definitely coming around right now. Okay, and I feel like that's a great news for you and not the best news for you. I mean, that's great news for you and not the best news for the people on the outside of you who have been trying to like go back and forth with you, or trying to distract you, or trying to stop you from being better or accomplishing better. What's the central sun solar light upgrade in order of Melchizedek? We got Aloha. We got Amara the Minihune, which says Aloha healing. Okay, so continue to like say hello to any and all healing. There's got this waterfall in the background, and then there's a rainbow, and there's like some little like exotic flowers. I feel like you are an exotic flower, baby. Like, I feel like the way that you express your emotions, and even the way that you heal with your emotions, is very unique. You really are connected to the divine in a major way with that rainbow energy. It always gives me Antakarana Bridge. Like, you've done so much work to commune with the divine, and you really do listen to them. And not everybody be just listening to their guidance like that, because they don't want to look crazy, or because they don't want to be judged by the naysayers on the outside of them. But I think you've grown way beyond, explaining yourself to other people, or making sure what you do looks good to them, and you need to just stay in that kind of energy. What's the Violet Duchess and the three fates? We got ghosts of the past, okay, with the past returns for a time. Just giving me this energy of like the same thing, like this person being up to their old tricks. Like, this could be somebody that you're kind of used to their shit, you know? Fuck. I knew they was gonna come. Hold on. My bad. That was the maintenance man. They have to finish fixing the damn balcony. What's the other three fates and Amara the Minihune? We got Strange Valentine with Love is Strange, okay? So I feel like, he didn't piss the dog off, the maintenance man, okay? I feel like, I don't know, people might look at the way you express love or the way you express yourself as very strange, but I don't know. It's like at the same time, they just really love it. What's this walrus energy? It's 131. That could be significant. You could be seeing 131. Come on. So the walrus represents ancient wisdom and knowledge, community and social connection, emotional depth and physical strength due to their tusks and thick skin, okay? So it's like not only are you a master at protecting yourself, but you got really thick skin. You've developed this thick skin over time, you know? Maybe it was really easy to get to you, to your emotions. You know, when you were younger, people could have like showed you very strange love, took advantage of your sensitivity or whatever, but now you've got this thick skin and you're not allowing people to do that anymore, okay? It says in Arctic cultures, walruses hold significant roles in folklore and ceremony, while in pop culture, particularly with the Beatles, the walrus represents a symbol of psychedelic confusion and absurdist, and even a declaration of peace and unity, okay, which is hilarious, okay, with that Beatles energy, because we pulled out John Lennon, which is the same era, okay. It says wisdom and knowledge. So you might feel connected to like the 60s or the 70s. You could feel like you were born like in the wrong era, you know. It's so wisdom and knowledge. I feel like, I don't know, people just feel like you're strange because you operate from a place of wisdom and knowledge, you know, like you're willing to forgive, you're not holding on to anything way too tight, and with this winged seer energy, you just see everything so clearly, and you deal with people according to what it is that you hear from the spiritual realm, and not according to like your emotions like you used to in the past, you know. And it could feel like, you know, this strange way that you're acting now, or this new love you're expressing is just, you know, too weird or too different from that for them, but really it's just that they can't take advantage of you or push that button that they used to be able to push within you anymore, so they mad, okay? But we don't give a fuck about that. Okay, what's Ghosts of the Past, Violet Duchess, and the Three Fates? We got Medicine Guardian with Be Open to Healing Information, okay? So Raziel is really bringing you a lot of information when it comes to your healing and to you advancing in your career, okay? So just pay a lot of attention at this time, okay? Be very open to this information. Express to the divine that you are open to this healing information, and to Raziel revealing whatever secrets or whatever hidden information that you're not seeing to you at this time, you know. What's the Three Fates, the Strange Valentine, and Amara the Minihune? We got the eagle with see from a higher perspective, okay? Also, it's important that you see these people for what they are when they're trying to do this type of shit to you, you know? When you see them from a higher perspective, you become hip to all they tricks, you know? you really can see clearly, you know, like people's wounds and what's wrong with them and things like that, and why they lash out or why they attack others, you know? So just trust in that information that you receive from the divine when you're dealing with certain people, and kind of deal with them accordingly, you know. Do not give them the energy or the satisfaction of making you pissed off or having you act outside of your character in a way that doesn't serve you or anyone else, or in a way that's going to come back to you, because everything you put out always comes back. And I just said what been going around is coming around right now, you know. So don't put yourself in the position to have some negative shit coming around to you just because somebody wants to try to judge you or try to go back and forth with you about who you are, what you meant to do, and about the decisions that you make in life, okay? Like that don't have nothing to do with them. They need to mind their business. What's medicine, guardian, and eagle? We got white witch with be the light, period. Like that's all, like that's your only job. You got one job right now, okay? And that's just being wise, being the light, going around and shining and just being happy and shit, you know? It's your job to just express joy and express unconditional love and not to judge people and not to meet them where they're at on whatever vibration they're at. It's your job to be an example of the vibration that they need to be on, okay? Yeah. So track down any fears and desires that you may have at this time. Choose to focus on that and shift your perception when it comes to these people trying to go back and forth with you. You know, they just haven't moved beyond their ancestral patterns. You know, they still feel the need to like manage other people's lives just to make them feel better. That's a wound, okay? That's something that needs to be healed within them. Continue to transform and unveil your gifts. And like I was saying before, if you feel called to move in a new direction, don't hesitate or don't be afraid to make that move, you know? What's the final thought on this? I hope it's a character. Because I like when they talk about the characters and then they tell you the meaning of the cards. But you have attracted this justice for sure. You know, I hope that's not something that you're worried about. And also, you got like this kind of energy that kind of forces honesty out of people, you know? Like people are forced to show you who they really are with this lasso of truth energy with Wonder Woman, you know? And it's like you uphold your truth, who you are no matter what, you know? Like Wonder Woman, she has like a real strong like set of values, you know? She really knows the difference between right and wrong. Like she really operates with a lot of morality, and I think that you really do that too. Yeah, we got the Three of Wands, okay? So that's why you're attracting any and everything that you need, okay? Your ships are coming in at this time, so be expecting them, okay? Be expecting, like, the best things to happen for you, okay? Like, please do not let any Debbie Downers take you to a place where you're thinking about your life in a negative way, you know? Because they're just upset, you know? Misery loves company. They just want you to join them in their doubt and in their fear that they have in life, okay? It says, the sweet feeling of progress. This card finds you on your way toward your goals, comfortable with the process and maybe ready for a little bit more. It's time to expand your horizons, say yes to a new opportunity, and shake up your surroundings. If you've been considering travel, the Three of Wands is telling you to pack your bags, okay? So if you're thinking about traveling or going somewhere, okay, that could be great. Some of you guys are thinking about moving. A move would be a really good move for you, okay? But the maintenance man is back. There's going to be a lot of barking. So I'm just going to end it right here. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later. Bye.